Okay, so you want to know how to like really make it on YouTube, like not just post videos, but actually turn it into something uh, profitable.
Yeah.
Well, today we are taking a deep dive into Sean Cannell's YouTube Secrets.
Oh, nice.
It's an ebook that's, packed with a ton of practical tips
Okay.
and strategies that successful YouTubers are actually using. So,
And
they're not just theories. These are things that people are doing.
yeah.
And today we're going to try to, like, equip you with a really clear understanding
Right.
of the kind of key steps to, actually achieving YouTube success.
Okay.
And we're going to focus on some of the real-world examples that Cannell uses
Yeah.
throughout his book. So
I'm excited. The internet has changed so much,
totally.
And Cannell really puts it well when he says video is where the web is going. The move toward video has reached critical mass.
Right.
And I think he's really stressing, that there's like a real urgency here. Yeah.
And a massive potential when it comes to, marketing on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, it really does feel like everyone is constantly glued to their screens watching videos.
Totally.
But with so much content out there,
Yeah.
it's like, how do you even stand out? Where do you even begin?
That's where what Cannell calls the 7 pillars of YouTube mastery come in.
Okay.
And he lays out this like super clear framework
Right.
that starts with,
Yeah.
finding those profitable products to promote.
Okay.
You need to figure out what people are actually searching for, and then obviously,
Yeah.
you got to create those high quality videos that really capture attention.
Right. Because if you're not capturing their attention, you're kind of like dead in the water.
Exactly.
It's not just about making the videos, though.
No.
Right?
No, it's a whole process,
You've got to make sure people can actually find your content.
Exactly.
So Cannell goes deep on, strategic uploading, on-site SEO, which is like,
Yeah.
boosting your visibility within YouTube itself.
Right, right.
And then there's off-site SEO, which is driving traffic from those other platforms. And then finally,
Right.
the big one, monetization.
Right.
Turning those views into that, that sweet income.
Right. And speaking of making money, the book actually highlights some like surprisingly quick ways to start generating income from YouTube.
Totally.
I was actually surprised, like reading it, how many options there are beyond just AdSense.
Right. Yeah.
It's not just like throw some ads on your videos and hope for the best.
Yeah.
There's
a lot more you can do.
so much more.
Yeah. One thing that really stood out to me was his focus on the gig economy, you know? He suggests taking advantage of platforms like Fiverr and offering video creation services.
Oh, interesting.
So it's like you're using your existing skills to make money while you're also,
Yeah.
building up your YouTube presence.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
So it's like you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Exactly.
And then there's like the more classic approach, sharing your expertise through tutorials.
Right. Yeah.
And with AdSense, you're still earning money as people discover that valuable content.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're like providing value to people and getting paid for it.
Right.
And if you already have like your own website or a blog, YouTube can be a really powerful tool to drive traffic to those platforms.
Absolutely.
Which ultimately, boosts your sales, generates leads. It's all about building like that synergistic, like, kind of ecosystem online.
Right. Exactly.
He even talks about becoming a local, like, video marketing guru.
Oh, yeah.
Have you thought about that?
I haven't, but it's interesting.
Yeah, because you think about all the businesses out there. They're like dying to tap into video.
Yeah.
But they just don't have the know-how.
Right.
And it's like
They don't know where to start.
They don't know where to start. Exactly.
Yeah.
And, Cannell also highlights the potential of affiliate marketing. So, reviewing and recommending products.
Yeah.
And then you earn commissions on sales through your affiliate links.
That's a classic.
Yeah, it's a really smart strategy.
Definitely.
And if you're feeling like really ambitious, you could use YouTube as a platform to create and promote your own products.
That's the dream.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine like showcasing your own creations
Wow.
to this like global audience.
Yeah. I mean, you're not even like limited to traditional like retail channels at that point.
Yes.
You can reach like your exact target market.
Yeah. Totally.
And build a brand around what you're offering.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But what if you want to like go beyond relying on ads and sponsorships?
Right.
The book actually goes into some alternative monetization methods that I found really interesting.
Yeah, like what?
So Cannell highlights Patreon, which is a platform where creators are like building these communities, paying supporters.
Interesting.
And it's
so it's less about chasing views and more about building relationships.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's about fostering like meaningful relationships with your most dedicated fans.
Yeah.
And some creators, they're earning significant income.
Really?
Through this model.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's about like building that loyal community who actually value your work and are willing to like, support you on your creative journey.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Sure.
He also talks about YouTube's built-in fan funding feature.
Oh.
Have you heard of that?
I think so.
Yeah. It basically allows viewers to like directly support creators they enjoy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a testament to like, the power of like authentic connection and the willingness of audiences to actually like contribute to content that they find valuable.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Cool.
So, okay, let's say you have like all these great video ideas and you're like ready to start earning.
Right.
How do you actually make sure that people see your videos?
Yeah.
Like amidst this sea of content on YouTube.
That's tough.
Yeah. It is. Cannell shares some optimization secrets that can really make a difference. So
cool.
Yeah.
He emphasizes crafting those compelling title descriptions and tags, right?
Yeah.
It's all about making those videos easily discoverable, reaching the right audience,
Right. Yeah.
It's not just about getting those views. It's about helping YouTube's algorithm understand, what your video is actually about.
Yeah, because the algorithm is like...
It's king.
King, yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got to like play its game.
Yeah.
He actually reveals a little known tip.
Oh, okay.
That I personally had never heard before.
Okay.
Which is naming your video file with relevant keywords before you even upload it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like
giving it a head start.
Yeah, like giving YouTube a head start in understanding what your content's about.
That's a good tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really simple, but it's like super effective.
Right.
He also stresses the importance of, unique and descriptive content.
Yeah.
In that description field.
Yeah.
And he really warns against spamming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there can be like negative consequences if you do that. So
you're trying to like trick the algorithm and they don't like that.
Yeah, they don't like that.
Right. Yeah.
And it's also, not a good look for your brand.
Exactly. Yeah.
You want to be providing like value in that description.
Yeah. Yeah.
It should complement your video,
Yeah.
It should make viewers want to learn more.
Totally.
Not like click away.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there are tags.
Right.
Those little keywords
Yeah.
that help categorize your video
Yeah.
and make it easier for YouTube to recommend it to the right audience.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on tags? Like, how important do you think they are?
I think they're pretty crucial. It's like, it's almost like the secret language that you're using to communicate with YouTube's algorithm.
Yeah.
And if you're choosing the right tags,
right,
the relevant tags, the strategic tags, you're increasing the chances of your video popping up, in search results and recommended videos.
Exactly, and that's like the holy grail.
Exactly, yeah.
Like you want to be in those recommended videos.
Yeah.
So
that's how you get those views.
That's how you get the views, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about like making your videos easy to find.
Right.
With titles, descriptions, tags.
Yeah.
But how do you keep those viewers engaged?
Right.
Like once they click on your video.
Right.
How do you get them to actually stick around?
Yeah.
Because watch time is like everything on YouTube.
Totally. The algorithm loves it.
Right.
Yeah.
And the book has some pretty cool strategies for maximizing watch time.
Okay, like what?
So this one I thought was really interesting. Cannell suggests using a consistent, like a unique tag across all of your videos.
Right.
And that can actually encourage YouTube
interesting.
to recommend your content next.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like creating this chain reaction of views.
Oh, I see.
Like almost like a breadcrumb trail.
Yeah.
Leading people from one video to the next.
With like a little thread connecting them all.
Exactly, yeah.
Right.
He also talks about playlists.
Oh, yeah, playlists. Those are huge.
Yeah. Grouping related videos together.
Right.
It just makes it like seamless viewing experience,
Totally.
It keeps people on your channel longer.
That's like less friction for the viewer.
Exactly.
They can just keep watching.
Yeah. Playlists can also be really good for like showcasing your best content.
Right.
Or like even guiding viewers through a specific learning journey.
Yeah, totally. It's like a curated experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But how do you reach like viewers who aren't already on YouTube?
Right.
Like, how do you bring in those people from other platforms?
That's where social media comes in.
Ah, yes, social media. Yeah. The double-edged sword.
Right. Love it and hate it.
Exactly.
But Cannell actually dedicates like a whole section to it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he really emphasizes how important it is to like leverage platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to drive those views to YouTube.
Right.
It's about building that loyal audience, but outside of YouTube first.
Yeah. So it's like a funnel, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like creating a cohesive ecosystem that kind of like brings them in. Yeah. So it's like they discover you on social media, and then they're like, oh, I got to check out this person's YouTube channel.
Exactly, yeah. And he stresses optimizing those profiles, too.
Right, because that first impression is, like, everything.
It is, yeah.
You want your branding to be consistent, your bios to be engaging, informative,
It's like your digital storefront.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Got to make it look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like engaging with people.
Right.
Like actually responding to comments and messages.
Right, yeah.
And just being active on those platforms.
Yeah, showing that you're there,
Yeah.
That you're that you care.
Yeah.
That you're a real person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cannell also suggests sharing sneak peeks.
Oh, yeah.
Of upcoming videos, behind the scenes content,
Yeah, that stuff's gold.
Like running contests and giveaways.
Right.
Just creating that like excitement and buzz.
It's all about generating like that hype.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And collaboration's huge, right?
Oh, yeah. Huge.
Like working with other YouTubers,
right.
Cross-promoting each other's content.
It's mutually beneficial.
Exactly.
You're both reaching new audiences.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cannell also, he gives a list of tools and resources that can like really help you enhance your YouTube game.
That's great. Because like sometimes it's hard to know like where to start.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's cool because he highlights options for people with like different budgets,
Right, yeah.
He's not just assuming everyone has like a ton of money to throw at this. So
that's so cool. Yeah.
So for people who are like just starting out, he recommends free recording and editing software.
Okay.
Like Screencast-O-Matic.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, it's proof that you don't need like fancy equipment or like expensive software to create high quality content,
Totally.
You could do a lot with like the free stuff.
Right.
He also mentions Pixlr.
Okay.
Which is a free image editing tool. And that's perfect for creating like eye-catching thumbnails.
Right, because thumbnails are like so important.
They are.
Yeah.
Like that's the first thing people see.
Totally. You got to like grab their attention.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he talks about audio quality.
Oh, yeah. Audio is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really emphasizes like getting good audio, even if you have like amazing visuals.
Right.
If your audio is bad, people are going to click away,
It's so distracting.
It's super distracting.
Yeah, it's like nails on a chalkboard.
Exactly. And he even gives like some simple tips for improving your audio.
Right.
Without like breaking the bank.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, because you don't need to like go out and buy a fancy microphone.
Right. Exactly. There's things you can do.
Yeah, there are little tricks you can use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And go on all of this like strategy stuff.
Yeah.
One of the things that I thought was like super valuable in the book was his emphasis on understanding like YouTube's back end.
Right.
Like specifically the Creator Studio.
Yeah, the Creator Studio. That's where it's at. Yeah. It's like your command center.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And he gives like a really detailed walkthrough of all of his features.
Yeah.
You know, from the dashboard to the video manager to the community section, the analytics.
That's all the things you need.
It's it's everything you need. So.
Yeah, it's like overwhelming at first.
Yeah.
Once you like learn it, it's like so powerful.
It's so powerful, yeah.
Yeah.
And he explains how to like actually use each feature effectively.
Right.
So whether you're uploading videos, tracking your performance, interacting with your audience, or even just like fine-tuning your channel settings.
It's super helpful.
It really is, yeah.
Yeah.
And he even covers live streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, you know, becoming more and more popular on YouTube.
Live streaming's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to like connect with viewers in real time.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Create that more like interactive and engaging experience.
Totally. Yeah.
So it can be like a really powerful tool
for
building unity.
Right.
You know, fostering a sense of like authenticity, you know?
Totally.
It's a cool feature.
Yeah, for sure.
Canal also gives a pretty concise guide to Google Analytics.
Oh, yeah.
Which can be like really intimidating.
It can be, yeah.
But he breaks it down in a way that's like easy to understand.
Good.
So he shows you like how to actually set up tracking for your YouTube channel and then like how to interpret that data so you can actually like gain valuable insights into your audience, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And how your content's performing.
It's all about making those data-driven decisions, right?
Right.
So you can see like who your audience is, what they're watching.
Yeah.
You know?
Totally.
What's working, what's not.
And then you can like refine your strategy.
Exactly.
Based on that.
Yeah.
And speaking of data. Yeah. The book actually goes into some really fascinating case studies.
How cool.
Of successful YouTubers.
Okay.
And like breaks down the strategies they used to like build their audience, promote products, and just like create thriving businesses, you know?
I love case studies.
Yeah, they're super helpful.
They're like, oh, that's real world examples. Exactly. They're inspiring too.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It's like proof that it's possible.
Right. Yeah. You know, like that you can actually achieve your goals.
Yeah.
If you just like put in the work.
With the right approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And it shows like how many different paths there are to YouTube success, you know?
There's not just one way to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's like no one size fits all approach.
Yeah, for sure.
And Canal highlights like creators who are using YouTube in such like innovative ways.
Okay, like what?
Like people who are selling online courses, people who are building brand partnerships, people who are like launching their own product lines.
That's awesome.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
And it's a testament to like how versatile YouTube is as a platform.
Humbly.
And just like how much potential there is for entrepreneurial success.
For sure. One of the key takeaways, I think, is that YouTube's success isn't just about going viral or chasing views.
It's more than that.
You know, it's about creating like valuable content that resonates with your audience. It's about building a strong brand identity.
Yeah.
And just like strategically using all the tools and features that are available to you.
Yeah.
And taking action.
Right.
Like actually doing the things.
You got to do it.
Right.
Yeah, you can't just like...
You can't just like sit there...
and read about it.
Read about it.
You got to go do it.
And think about it.
Yeah.
You got to actually do it. So.
Right. Canal really stresses that, you know? The importance of putting knowledge into practice.
Yeah.
Don't get bogged down in, you know, analysis paralysis.
Yeah.
You know, just go for it. Just pick a strategy, start making that content.
Yeah.
And refine as you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's easy to feel like overwhelmed, you know, with all this information, all these strategies.
Right.
But like we've seen from Canal's book,
Yeah.
The key is to like just take action and learn as you go.
You don't have to have it all figured out.
Right, exactly. Right from the start.
You don't have to like know everything before you start.
Just start doing.
Start doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He also makes a good point about perfection being the enemy of progress.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. You can get like stuck in that loop of trying to make it perfect.
Yeah.
And then you never actually like ship anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't let that pursuit of like a perfect video hold you back from like actually creating something. Totally. Just embrace the process. You know, you're going to learn as you go.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to make mistakes.
Totally.
You're going to refine your approach over time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He also reminds us that, like, the YouTube journey isn't always going to be easy, you know?
No, it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be, like, challenges and setbacks along the way.
Yeah.
But the rewards can be, like, incredibly fulfilling if you're, like, persistent.
You got to stick with it.
Yeah.
You know, you can't give up at the first sign of trouble.
Right, because everyone hits those roadblocks.
Totally.
You know,
everyone.
It's part of the process.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to like not forget to like enjoy the process.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah. That's huge.
Like creating video should be fun and like creatively stimulating.
Yeah, if you're not having fun, it's going to show.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, your audience can tell if you're like phoning it in.
Totally.
You know?
And one thing that I thought was like really powerful in the book was Cannell's emphasis on building a genuine connection with your audience.
Oh, yeah. That's so important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just about like views and subscribers, you know?
It's more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about like creating a community of people who like share your interests and values.
Exactly. And when you focus on that, like creating that content, that really connects. That fosters, you know, that engagement. The views, the subscribers, they follow.
They come naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about building that loyal fan base who really appreciates your work.
Totally.
You know? So yeah, I think that's super important.
At the end of the day, I think Cannell's message is pretty clear.
Okay.
Like, take action now.
Don't wait.
Don't wait. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect idea.
Just start.
Just start.
Yeah.
You know?
You never know what you're going to create.
See where the journey takes you.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It is.
So what does all this mean for you, our listener?
Yeah.
We've unpacked a ton of knowledge from Sean Cannell's YouTube secrets.
Yeah.
You've learned about those core pillars of success. You've explored all these different monetization strategies.
Right.
And you've gotten some really valuable optimization techniques.
Totally.
So now it's your turn to actually put this knowledge into action.
Do the thing.
Yeah, do the thing.
Yeah.
The possibilities are really like
endless.
Endless.
Yeah.
You know.
What are you gonna do with this information?
Yeah.
You know, what niche are you going to explore?
What audience are you going to connect with? Like, what kind of impact are you going to make on the world with your videos?
That's the exciting part.
Yeah, it is exciting.
Yeah.
We hope this deep dive has, like, you know, equipped you with the knowledge and the inspiration to create something amazing.
Make something cool.
Yeah, make something cool.
Yeah.
Remember to leave us a comment.
Yeah.
Let us know what resonated with you.
Yeah, what you learned.
Or if you have any questions, you know, we love hearing from you guys.
We do.
So, yeah.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Keep creating, keep learning, and keep diving deep into this world of possibilities.
Awesome.
Yeah.